unbeatable. Walking down this endless highway, nothing but my friends beside me. We'll never give in, we'll never rest. Advanced metal is the ultimate test. From the earth, the land, the sea, the sky. They can never win, but they sure can try. Oh, unbeatable, broken mind, advanced metal. Oh, I'm undefeated.
What is up, freaks and geeks at Aedifex? Welcome back to the stream. We are here for some Pokemon Omega Ruby, as well as a little bit of Sun and Moon for like 5 minutes. We're gonna do some trades with ourselves real quick, get the trade evolutions from Alpha Sapphire knocked out of the way, and we'll go ahead and start our new game of Omega Ruby. I did have a poll up so that you guys could vote for the starter, and I'm not gonna spoil that yet. I'm gonna let you see what happens when it happens. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the 3DS. We're gonna do some trades with ourselves, and then we'll go on to a new game of Omega Ruby. There's 42 Pokemon remaining for the Hoenn region. Let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 of them are from this run of Omega Ruby that we're going to be doing. 9 of them we're going to get right now with our evolutions. So let's go ahead and just jump on over to the 3DS here. Now I'm tiny. Okay, so we're gonna trade with ourselves. We're in the boxes. We haven't actually linked up yet. That would be smart. Okay. Let's go to quick link here. I'll link up with ourselves. Okay. So there's 9 Pokemon that we're gonna be trading with ourselves that we got from Alpha Sapphire. That's a Delcatty, 3 Ludicolo, 2 Clamperls, and 3 Milotics. The Clamperls and the Milotics will trade when we evolve them. And the Delcatty and the 3 Ludicolos are holding the items they need to trade. So I've moved some of my Wonder Trades over. So I have just enough Pokemon. Big Sam, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm just going to update the counts all at the end because we're going to be adding 9 new Pokemon. So instead of doing it every single time, I'm just going to change it to 539 once we do it. So we're going to get our first Feebas here, which is going to evolve into one of our 3 Milotics. We do have a regular and 2 gender variants, and then we'll have the Huntail and Gorbis. So take good care of Phoebus. I will. It's mine. Okay. Oh, this is our first Phoebus in this game. But we've seen a Milotic. And we're about to get a Milotic. Registered. Okay. And then it'll evolve. Because we have a Prism Scale. What? Phoebus is evolving? No way! So, like I said, we've got 42 Pokemon left in the region. 9 of them are getting knocked out right now. Just going to leave us with 33. Okay, so there's our first Milotic, and we're going to add that to the Pokedex. So now we have seen and captured both registered. It's very flamboyant. Milotic has provided inspiration to many artists. It has even been referred to as the most beautiful Pokemon of all. Let's learn Water Pulse. We're gonna do all kinds of things with this first trade, aren't we? Okay. We'll take care of all the moves and stuff later. We're gonna go for Feebas number 2. Pokemaster Kirsch, what is OCD Dex? OCD Dex is a challenge that I made, which is capturing every single possible obtainable Pokemon. So that includes all gender variants, all alternate forms, like Lycanroc, for example. Same number, 3 different Pokemon, and all shinies of the variations. Exclamation point OCD Dex in the chat will actually take you to a video that I'm actually working on remaking. We've changed a little bit. We used to include Mega Evolutions, but we're not including those. Basically, any form that stays the separate form in the box counts towards the OCD Dex. That's why we have this giant number of 2262. We've got some Pokemon like Minior has 7 different colors, 7 different forms, and they will stay that way. Minior and Lycanroc are like my go-to examples. But then you have gender variants like Venusaur is different depending on if it's a male or a female. So we took the catchphrase of Pokemon, gotta catch them all, quite literally here. And instead of just going for a living dex or going for a living shiny dex, we're going for what is called the OCD dex, which I can't even speak, which is catching every possible obtainable Pokemon except for Spinda. We're not doing Spinda. That would take way too much time and money. We would need like 3,000 copies of Pokemon Bank or something like that. There we go. I understand. Wow, that's really cool. Thank you. And thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciate all the support. Right now, I'm just knocking out some trades with myself from Alpha Sapphire. We just finished our playthrough of Alpha Sapphire on Monday. We're about to start a new game of Omega Ruby, but I decided to go ahead and do the item evolutions real quick for the version exclusives. Phoebus isn't version exclusive, but we did a catch-a-thon. I'd already beaten the copy of Alpha Sapphire up to the Delta story, so I ran through the entire region, caught just about everything that we could run into minus legendaries, and then played the Delta story and got our Deoxys. And Deoxys is another one of those Pokemon with multiple forms, because you have attack, speed, and defense form. Oh my god, the Phoebus is evolving! Shane Gasm, hey girl, hey! What is up, Shane? Thanks for stopping by. I know y'all are busy running errands and such, but I'm over here evolving Pokemon, trading with myself. So that's my Melodic number 3. We're going to update the count at the end, by the way. We're doing 9 trades, so instead of just updating every single time, we're just going to do it once. So, sorry for this awkward back and forth. Let's see. We want to keep those. And let's do our first Clamperl. This one's the male with this deep sea tooth. Okay, so this is going to be Huntail. And then we'll do our Gorbis, and then we'll trade ourselves a Skitty with a Moonstone and 3 Lombres with Waterstones for Ludicolo. Ludicolo does have gender variants. All right, so I'm just trading Wonder Trade stuff with myself. All right, more importantly, we got a Clamperl. I'm not sure if we've forgotten a Clamperl. Okay, we have. Clamperl's evolving. No way. I just love this. This other DS over here just has to sit and go, communicating. Please stand by while we wait for everything to evolve. Okay, so that's going to be our Huntail. Such a goober. I'm a Pokemon. Okay, so that's gonna get us, that's number 4 of 9. And let's go over to this little Curlia. And that's fine. They're all my Pokemon, so. This will get us our Gorbis. So after this is 4 more Pokemon. 5 out of 9 right now. The other ones we have to use items on. And then I can plug up this other DS. I've only got one with an onboard capture card right now. This, the Pokeball one is wireless streaming, which is like almost cool. It's still very stuttery, even though I have gigabit internet. Like, it struggles to keep up, and I'm pretty sure it's a processing thing over anything else, but the capture card works amazingly, so that's what we use. And luckily just in time, because Japan changed the laws where you can't mod consoles anymore. So Katsukitty had to shut down their capture cards. So that was a hot mess. And also just in time for everything to move over to the Switch, so. The original plan was to try to get the OCD decks, the non-shiny portion anyway, complete before Sun and Moon. But we've been kind of slacking, so I don't know if we'll get there or not. But we're still just going to keep playing in order. So all forms, genders, and shiny is correct. Yes, that is correct. Let's see. I've actually got a tab open right now. It's all living decks, shiny living decks, alternate forms, and gender variants. Yes. So if you break all the math down, and the math is a little bit different, that's why I'm saying I'm working on reshooting the video, because we originally included Mega Evolutions, but then I decided, you know what, that's not a good idea. And then I realized that they added gender variants for Eevee in Let's Go Pokemon, Let's Go Eevee, so that added 2, so that got us up to 2262. And then with the event coming next month, see you later. My phone is dying. I gotta go. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. Sorry your phone's dying. Go plug it in. I'll be on for a couple hours. I do have to work early tomorrow, so that's why we're starting early today. But we are gonna have to add 2 to the count, like I was saying. Sorry. Just trying to figure out the number. I can break down the math here in a second. I can be a giant nerd for you. Shiny Necrozma, not Shiny Necrozma, that's Japan. I wish we got Shiny Necrozma. Shiny Solgaleo and Shiny Lunala are going to be in a GameStop event. Let's see, I took all the math. Wrote it down somewhere. Let's see. I'm looking it up while I do my trades. Let's... Oh, I know where it is. I keep moving things. There we go. Okay. Desktop, Aedifex. Okay, so in all of the games, there are, let's see, non-shinies. We've got 150 Pokemon in the Johto region, for example, and then we've got gender variants. Wow, getting distracted by everything on the screen. Sorry. There are no alternate forms in Kanto. There are, however, quite a few gender variants. We're looking at 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 46 different trade variants. So that's going to be 196. And then you've got all your shiny forms of everything like that. Or 26 pairs. So that's 176. I can math. I've got like 3 different tabs open, the trading with myself. Actually, let me just drop this. There you go. That is a link to the original video. Like I said, the only thing different is the Mega Evolutions aren't in there. I've been up since 3 a.m. for work, so my math's a little off right now, and I've got too many different tabs open. But basically, you take all of the living Pokemon, so 150 just for Gen 1, for example. You have 46 pairs of gender variants from Kanto. You've got, let's see, Venusaur, Butterfree, Rattata, Raticate, Pikachu, Raichu, Zubat, blah, 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 blah. I can just keep going. So 46 total, not 46 pairs, 23 pairs. That's where I'm messing myself up. Counting 46 individual Pokemon. So 46 and 150 is 196. That's where that number came from. And then you have the shinies and the ones that are shiny locked. And then you have different forms, like alternate forms. The unknowns, there's 26 unknowns. Technically there's 28 unknowns because of question mark and exclamation points. All the Deoxys, all the, let's see, Rotoms, Lycanrocs, stuff like that. So. Okay, so we got everything traded over. So let me turn off this old, not this old, it's newer than the one I have. Let me turn off the 2DS and just get the streaming system out here. And we're getting tied up on cables, there we go. Okay, so we want to go in the box and we want to grab the ones we need to evolve. So let's put everybody down here. We've got 4 Pokemon that we have to evolve. And I was smart and gave them all their items. Because we have 200 something hours put in the moon and so many items. So let's take all these items away from them. Oh, I wanted to use it. Held item, take. 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 Scoot over. Held item, take. Okay. So we'll go in our bag and we'll get our stones. Okay, we've got ironstone somewhere up in here. There we go. We'll use on our skitty. So our last one's going to be a Ludicolo, so we'll go ahead and update that while everything's evolving. And our count is going to go up to 539. Our skitty evolved. Okay. And we'll go down to our waterstones and evolve all 3 lumbres. So right now we're not hunting anything because we're about to start our new game of Omega Ruby. There was a poll up on Twitter that you guys got to vote on the starter. Still not spoiling that. Once we get into the game, you guys will see who won. It was a very close race, actually. It was a 3-way tie for a little bit. It kept going back and forth, and then it came down to a 2-way tie, and then finally we got a winner. So Ludicolo. It's our first one. But like I did say, I am working on remaking the video for the OCD Dex challenge because we're not including megas anymore. A couple things have changed in Pokemon since then. So once the updated video is out, I'll have my math and everything more accessible right in front of me. But basically the short version is you take a look at the base number of Pokemon that are in each region. You see how many of them have different gender variants, and then how many of them have alternate forms, and then which ones aren't shiny locked, and you make sure you add all of those in. And then a couple of Pokemon get added to the count every once in a while. Like I said earlier, Shiny Lunala and Shiny Solgaleo with the event coming up will finally be legitimate. So that's going to get our count to go up to 2262. And then when Sword and Shield comes out, hopefully we'll add a good amount of Pokemon. Let's go ahead and save this game. All right. Save and we'll go home. I'll transfer everything to... Actually, I can go ahead and put it in bank since we're here. I can't because I left them in the party. Back to the game we go. I gotta dump those Pokemon in the box. Okay, so let me put these Pokemon in the box. We'll take a look at the bank so far, and then we'll start our new game of Omega Ruby. Let's see, there's 177 Pokemon. I have the math for this generation right in front of me, though. I don't know why I wasn't using that. That would just make sense. I am not the smartest of boys. Okay, so there's 177 Pokemon that we need in Hoenn. 135 from the Living Dex. 4 alternate forms, being the Deoxys. There are 2 unknown, exclamation point and question mark, weren't introduced until Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And then there are 36 total gender variants, which means there's 18. Yeah. 18 gender variants. And out of those numbers, I have 107 of the 135, 0 of the 4. I have the Living Dex Deoxys. Didn't catch any of the unknowns yet. We're going to do that in Omega Ruby. And 28 of the 36 gender variants. Let's go ahead and get in bank real quick. We're going to go ahead and put up these new Pokemon that we got. And we're not doing anything with the miles yet. I use them in my copy of Moon because Like I said, I put so much time into that game. So we can just get items like nobody's business. Where are we going? We need to go. Oh, well, let's just take a look here. We've completed generation 1. This is our living decks here. We've completed generation 2. And we are about 70% of the way done with generation 3. So that's Ludicolo, and then we got C-Dot, Nuzleaf, and Shiftry. Who's going there? It's Kitty, Delcatty. So Delcatty's going to go there. Mawile goes there. Minun goes there. You can actually get Minun and Alpha Sapphire, but it's very rare, so I figured we'd just wait. Zangoose and Lunatone, the fossils and their evolutions. Milotic goes here. And then, let's see. Got Huntail and Gorbis. And then these two are going to be gender variants. So we do have a couple Pokemon from later generations because they're mythicals. You can't catch them in the game. So we got Manaphy, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus, Victini. Go a little bit more. Keldeo, Meloetta, Genesect, Deontay, Hoopa, Volcanion, and Magearna and Marshadow. Let's see. We need to go to gender variants. And where do these guys go? They're gonna go. Ludicolo goes next to Dustox. And Milotic goes next to Cacturn. Okay, so we're missing 2 pairs now. We need Nuzleaf and Shiftry. So we can check these guys off. 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. So there's everything from Gen 2, a little bit more of Gen 2, Gen 1. That gap right there in Gen 1 is for the Eevees because those are in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. So I figured I'd catch them in the game they came from. That's another part of the OCD decks, actually. A very big part is you can't trade with other people. They have to have your original trainer name, and you have to catch them in the games that they're native to. So if they're Gen 3 Pokemon, you need to catch them in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Getting the Pokemon from a different game that they're not natively from, a different region that they're not natively from, doesn't count. So like if you caught a Pikachu in X and Y, if you caught the Pikachu in Kalos, it doesn't count for the OCD Dex challenge. I took challenge extremely seriously apparently when I decided to make this ridiculous mess. But we've stuck to it and we have caught everything in its native region. We have caught them all on our own and we haven't had to do any trades or anything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and take Sun out of here. Put this up. And we're going to start a new game of Omega Ruby. So here we go. The good and bad is right now we're still not hunting anything because we don't need too many Pokemon from this game. We need our version exclusives and we need a couple of event Pokemon that we quote-unquote missed in our Alpha Sapphire playthrough. I had played the game before I started streaming, so I was further than... let's see... Let me start a new game. I had already passed those points, and the whole thing is I wanted to do this project live because we live in a world where I just hit B. We live in a world where PK Hex is a thing, and then like you can say you've caught all the Pokemon and you've caught them all in their native region, everything that this challenge is supposed to be. But it's really easy just to hack Pokemon in. Like you can just make your own Pokemon, have someone make them for you. So I wanted to be able to say I caught every single obtainable Pokemon in its native region, no trades. Here's the proof. The only thing that I am going to have to trade for is regional Pokemon, like Vivian. Vivian's different depending on your region, and it looks like Alcremie is going to be that way too. I think last time I checked Cerebi, there were 22 different Alcremies, which is just hurtful. I don't know why they would do that. And this is what we call a Pokemon. I love that throwback to Ruby and Sapphire right there. And they're like, just kidding. Here's some 3D graphics. The world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon at times, playing together as friends and at times helping one another out. See, the Pokemon look great, but then for whatever reason they decided to give everyone chibi heads and like the proportions are just off and it's kind of creepy. Like other than the humans, I love the Ruby Sapphire remakes, but like they're just creepy. Do you have all the mythicals already? I do have the mythicals. I do have all of the mythicals from either the 20th anniversary distribution or previous events. So I've got, that is me. I've got all the mythicals. Aedifex. I can spell. There we go. I was very lucky that they did a lot of them again for the 20th anniversary. Are you ready? Are you ready? Your very own adventure is now about to unfold. Be courageous and leap into a world of Pokemon where dreams, adventures, and friendships await. I'll expect we'll be meeting soon. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. Okay, so like I said, we've already caught most of the Pokemon in Alpha Sapphire. We're here for version exclusives and for legendaries. So it's going to be a minute before we catch anything. We'll probably get a C-Dot. We're going to need C-Dots. I'm trying to figure out if I want to just play through the game and then go back and catch the wild Pokemon that we need, or catch them as we see them. Because we're going to need a total of seven C-Dots. Or we can catch a C-Dot and then wait till we find the Nuzleafs in the wild over by the mountain. Aedifex, you're here at last. Wasn't it tough riding in the back of that bumpy moving truck all that way? I feel like that you shouldn't put your kid in the back of a moving van. Nice. I'm missing 4 of them out of the whole decks. I missed those give-outs. Which ones are you missing? But there's no AC or anything. Just throw your kid in the back of the moving van. It's no big deal. It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room this time. What do you mean this time? I'm like 10 years old. Where was I sleeping? Did we all just live in the living room? See, Aedifex, isn't it nice in here too? The moving company's Pokemon even help with the unpacking and cleanup. They really make moving a cinch. Whoa, whoa. Thanks for all the hard work. We really appreciate it. We don't have to pay them because they're Pokemon. It's rude. Gwah, gwah. You should go and see your room upstairs, Aedifex. Dad even bought a new clock for it to help celebrate the big move. You'll need to set the time, though. I'm gonna have to relearn how to walk, apparently. Okay, what time is it? It's 4:50. It's just gonna sync up with the DS. Okay, cool. Oh, my time is off, apparently. My DS is an hour off. How do you like your new roommate effects? Everything's just put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. It really is so nice having Pokemon around to help us. Oh, but you should make sure that everything's all on your desk. I just want to go catch Pokemon. Open the menu with the X button. Okay, everything's here. I'm off to adventure, mother. Aedifex, quick, come quickly. Kind of just trots. It's a Petalburg gym. Maybe Dad will be on TV. We brought you this report live from in front of Petalburg Gym. Next up, a special look at a long-awaited meteor shower in the next star show. Oh, it's already ended. Looks like your dad was on, but we missed his part. What a shame. They're talking about the end of the world, Mother. But that reminds me, one of Dad's friends lives in this town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. You should not even knock. You should just run into his house. Hello, I am neighbor child. I am here now. Oh, hello, and you are? See, so you just walked into their house. Oh, you're Aedifex, our new next door neighbor. Welcome. We have a daughter about the same age as you. She was so excited about making a new friend. She should be in her room upstairs. I'll help you go and introduce yourself. You know what? What if I don't? Hoopa, Volcanion, Genesect, Meloetta, and Keldeo. Some 5, my bad. Oh, no. Yeah, Volcanion, they only did once, right? They did those cards. Hoopa and, let's see, Genesect, Meloetta, and Keldeo, they did those. I got those from the 20th anniversary, not the original ones. Hoopa was a McDonald's one, which was really weird. Oh, you must be Aedifex. Your move was today, huh? Well, I'm May. Glad to meet you. I actually have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. And then when my dad, Professor Birch, told me about you moving here, Aedifex, well, I was hoping you would be nice and we could be friends. But that's silly, isn't it? I've just met you, right, Aedifex? So what am I talking about? I just got the shiny for Alpha Sapphire. And Pokedex says 712. Very nice. Was supposed to go catch Pokemon. Aedifex, I'll see you later. The shiny charm. See, that's gonna be fun. It's shiny hunting everything. I think I hear someone screaming up ahead. What should I do? What should we do? Somebody has to go help. Help me! Yeah, I missed out. I really want Hoopa, Volcania, and Genesect. Hello, you over there. Please help me out. In my bag, there are some Pokeballs. Okay, guys. You voted BRB. Okay, yeah, no problem. On the starter for this run through, it was between Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. It was a 3-way tie for the longest time. And then all of a sudden it was Trico versus Mudkip. And then the winner of the Omega Ruby playthrough starter is Mudkip. I heard you guys like Mudkips. Here we go. Okay. So we got ourselves a little Mudkip that you guys picked out, and it is a male. And let's just water gun. Blah! Okay, just double water gun and we're done. Okay, so that takes care of that. From here, we've got to go up and fight May. We got to come back, get our Pokedex, all that good stuff. And then we can start catching some Pokemon. There's not, like I said, too much that we need in Omega Ruby, so we're going to be trying to blow through the story as quick as we can. So I'm not going to be narrating absolutely everything like I normally do, just because we're only catching like 20 Pokemon. And then for the other playthroughs of the Delta story, I'll probably play off screen and then just do Delta story on stream. That way we can move ahead to Diamond and Pearl. Looks like you're really your father's son. Oh yes, to say thanks for rescuing me out here. How about I give you that Pokemon you used earlier? We got Mudkip. We will not nickname it. Actually, we've already got a Mudkip for the collection, so yes, we'll go. If you ever get lost in your way, use the area nav. You can use it to get to Route 103, where May ought to be. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna go and run and fight May. If we run into anything, we will fight it. Just get that XP. Trying to think of what I want to do for the team for our playthrough. Interesting. Oh, I know what happened. We have a Spotify account. And my lady just tried to use it. I normally don't stream this early. Normally I start streaming around 6. But I have to be up early for work tomorrow, so. I was like, what's going on? Why are we playing this music? All right, so we're gonna get up to level 6 here. Run the grass. Oh, we're gonna get one more fight. Kinnock, how's it going? It's good. We traded some Pokemon with ourselves, and we got our trade evolutions from Alpha Sapphire knocked out. And we are in Omega Ruby with our little Mudkip. He's adorable. We just started Omega Ruby maybe 10 minutes ago. Our little Mudkip just got to level 6, and now we're gonna go meet May on Route 103. So pretty good. We added 9 Pokemon to the count already, so we're up to 539. And then I should be able to at least get to 540, because we're gonna go catch a Seedot. Let's get through here. We're gonna learn about the mart. My spicy nugget didn't get picked. I know, I'm so sorry. From what I can see, you're a novice trainer, am I right? Being super kind-hearted, blah, 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 blah. No, it was a 3-way tie for the longest time, and then it was a 2-way tie, and then Mudkip won. So it was very, very close. I'd like you to have this as a part of our special promotion. We got some potions, which we're not going to waste right now since we are right next to the Pokemon Center. Ooh, what is this? This is a Pokemon Center. Look for the red roof. Ask a woman inside and she'll restore your Pokemon's health. That's it. That was the advice from me, the supremely kind-hearted clerk. It's not... You can't say you're being nice if you're doing it for the sake of being nice. I guess you can. You know what I'm trying to say. Be like, look at these good things that I did if you did them specifically to get attention for doing good things. Okay, so we get Mudkip healed up, and then we'll go up to 103. I do love that you call Torchic Spicy Chicken Nugget, though, because that's adorable. So what you're saying is we have to shiny hunt a Torchic, and then not only that, we have to shiny hunt a female Torchic, so we can name it Windy. But I think I'm the only one that picks fire. I found this Pokemon, and this one too. That's what she is. What's that? Oh, my dad gave you a gift. It's like a Pokemon's gift. Well, then why don't we go have a quick battle? I'll give you a taste of what training of... Yep, I can read. All right. Trico? You don't have a Trico, you have a Torchic. Technically, for going by canon, I should have picked Trico. I did a reroll for Pokemon Masters again. I've been trying to get Phoebe for forever. And I got 2 Brendans. So that her Torchic just made me think of in my first roll. And before that, I forgot who it was. It was one of the twins. One of the twin gym leaders with the Solrock and the Lunatone. I got one of them 3 times. And you only get 4 characters for your first roll, so I got one other random character and then one of the twins 3 times in a row. And I stopped playing for like a day or 2. And then I finally got a 5-star, and it was Brendan. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I got him again. So at least getting the same one levels them up. It was a good battle, thanks. Let me heal up both of our parties real quick. Oh yeah, we're getting into the part where everyone just heals you. You don't need to actually use any of your items. Sun and Moon was really bad about that. Sun and Moon was really fun, and it was really short. But it was super hand-holdy at points. It was just like, okay, go here. Don't worry about using all your items. Just, we'll take care of you. Here's some heals. Okay, so we're going to run home. Go get our Pokedex over here. Just jump on down. Boink. And to the lab. I forgot how to use doors. Oh, Aedifex over here. Me and my dad and our giant heads. See, that's just terrifying. So I hear you beat May on your first try. That's amazing. May's been helping with my research for a long time, so she has a pretty long history as a trainer already. That's why her Pokemon's only level 5. You just gotta promise me to use Finny as a starter because Delphox is one of my favorites. You gotta make everyone else vote for it. I give everyone an equal chance. I will do my best to get Finnegan. I'll definitely have to get one anyway, but... because I need Finnegan for the challenge. But even if it's not picked as a starter, I'll trade one to myself and run it in the party. I know X and Y is typically what I'll do for the playthroughs, because normally we only need to play each version once. You get weird circumstances like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire where you have to play a lot because of Deoxys and all its forms, but typically you play the two games once. So the first time through, I'll let you guys pick the starter. And the second time through, we'll do like a type challenge or a theme challenge. And I'm really wanting to do X and Y, a dinosaur team, like a fossil team. And I want to wait till X and Y because Tyrantrum is one of my favorites. Oh crap, did I mess up your Spotify? I just thought of that. It did for a second, but I already fixed it. But don't push yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home. We just got this nice new house and now you're running away. Just passive aggressive. Okay. Here we go. Aedifex. Cool. I just want to go on my Pokemon adventure. Everyone just won't leave me alone. This is for my dad. He said he forgot to give it to you before. Pokenav Plus, the Dex Nav. Okay, cool. It's a handy app if you're trying to catch Pokemon. Well, I'm not really trying to catch anything yet. Gotta go up and around. See what we find. It's just Wurmples and Poochyena in this route, actually, I think. We'll just run from you. My bad, I forgot all about it. Sorry, stream. No, it's okay. May, leave me alone. See that right there? That's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. There's a Pokemon eating. You need to leave him alone. And look here, if you check your Dex Nav. Alright, looks like that Pokemon is pretty rare too. He knows a rare move. Aedifex, try getting closer, nice and slow. I know it's just training to teach you the mechanics, but I wish there was like an option of being like, yes, I have played before. Doot doot. Doot doot. Okay, so we're gonna learn a Poochyena. We're gonna get a Poochyena that has one of the elemental fang moves. Depending what it is, we might carry it around on the team for a while. Let's go for a water gun. Okay, good. Howl. Raise your attack. Oh, I was thinking roar for some reason. And it's like, no, I don't want to fight. Okay, so it's gonna raise its attack again. I really don't want to catch it. I don't think I have to, though. We'll go ahead and catch it and just see what elemental move it knows. Could be useful for our little journey up to Roxanne. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hopefully it's Fire Fang, because that'll be nice to get through the forest. Poochyena. At first sight, Poochyena takes a bite at anything that moves. This Pokemon chases after prey until the victim becomes exhausted. However, it may turn tail if the prey strikes back. Do you have any idea of what you want your team to be for this playthrough? I have no idea. I had asked on the poll if anybody had any team suggestions, and everybody ignored that. Fire Fang! Very nice. Okay. Cool. This is actually what I was wanting, so. That was amazing, Aedifex. I've been at this way longer than you, and even I had a term. Okay, let's heal our team up. I'm really not sure. I'm thinking I may just make a strange combination of the Pokemon that we have to catch. Really make it a challenge run. Okay. So we actually are going to be looking for a Pokemon on this route. We're going to be looking for Seedot. Wingull. That's adorable. This kid, he's not a bug catcher. Just a youngster. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. Although Pokemon Masters seems to think differently. One of the very first scenes of Pokemon Masters, without spoiling anything, these guys are trying to challenge somebody to a fight. And they said, you shouldn't challenge someone who doesn't want to fight. Or you can't, that's against the rules. Something along those lines. And everyone in the game says different. I usually just have my starter super OP and then everyone else for special status effects and skills. That's probably what I'm going to do this run, to be honest, is just main Mudkip into Marshtomp. And, or Swampert. And just have him lead the pack until we need to do something different. And then just have some Pokemon for super effective moves or, like you said, stats. We'll probably catch a Zigzagoon for an HM slave. Because it can learn Cut, Strength, Surf. And something else, Rock Smash. What do we got? C-Dot? C-Dot? C-Dot, level 5. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're going to find the Pokemon that we're looking for. C-Dot is version exclusive. And later on in the game, we can catch Nuzleaf, so we're not even going to worry about that right now. So we'll go for Water Gun. Ow. How about Tackle? Just a little bit more. Just a whole 1 damage. Let's do another Water Gun and then we'll throw a Pokeball. The thing is, if we want to... careful. If we want to run a C-Dot in the party, we'll have to catch another one so that we can have a C-Dot for our OCD decks, because if we evolve it, then we lose our C-Dot. So we gotta be careful with things like that. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So we're no longer hunting a C-Dot. Our latest capture will change. It's so little. And then our OCD dex count will go up to 540. Cool. C-Dot attaches itself to a tree branch using the top of its head. It sucks moisture from the tree while hanging up the branch. The more water it drinks, the glossier this Pokemon's body becomes. We'll not give it a nickname. I swear I can read. And we'll put our Poochyena in the front because our next trainer battle is going to be a bug catcher. Well, let's heal up and put that C-Dot in the box before we accidentally evolve it. Let's go up and around. Let's get healed. Let's see. Deposits. We'll just deposit the C-Dot. Okay. And then I think we're going to try to catch another C-Dot while we're out here. So we can have a Shiftry in the team. Because Swampert is water ground. So we're 4 times weak to grass. So having a grass... Shiftry is grass dark, which is a cool combination. And then we'll hold on to Poochyena for now, since it has Fire Fang. And then we'll get an actual fighter Pokemon. Challenged by Bug Catcher Rick. It's got a Wurmple. I think we might go Torkoal this time for our fire Pokemon. Wow, okay. And then Mawile is Steel and Fairy now. So, and it's a not a gender variant. It's a version exclusive. So I'm kind of thinking up a team right now as we go. Ralts could be good. Ralts is Psychic Fairy though. No. I think we're gonna go Swampert, Shiftry, maybe Torkoal. Yeah, I don't want Fire Ground. I'm not very tall, so I sink right into tall grass. What's you? Okay, who's this? Surskit. I don't want a Surskit. We need to get a C-Dot for our party. There we go. Oh, couldn't find anything. Wurmple. No, I was saying I probably don't want a Camerupt because we already have a ground type Pokemon. So I'm thinking Swampert, Shiftry, Mawile, Minun. Because we need a Minun anyway and it can't evolve. That's a decent little team comp right there of 4. Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners. I'll figure out the other 2. I'm gonna need a flyer. Puchiana, let's howl. That's gonna tackle for 4 damage. We'll howl one more time. Okay, there it goes. And Fire Fang. Nice. Okay, because we need a why not? We need the fossils. We'll stay in. Because we're already +2. He's level 2. Rude. I think we'll figure out the rest of the team as we go. I challenged you because I thought I could beat you. You're wrong, kid. I'm the main character. Alright, C-Dot. Can we find one? Nope. Let's take some berries. Oh, didn't want to, but okay. We'll put one back. What do Pecha Berries do? Poison. We'll just plant them. We'll take them and plant them. Start slow, but we'll get more. You saw that, right? She turned, and the exclamation point came up. That's funny. Challenged by Last Tiana. Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon is adorable. I'm actually really excited for Galarian Zigzagoon and Obstagoon. One thing I'm really excited and something I want to try to do, that I typically try to do anyway through the playthroughs, is when we get to Sword and Shield, running a full Gen 8 only team. My first playthrough I try to use specifically Pokemon from that region. So we'll probably get Obstagoon. The little teacup ghost Pokemon's actually really adorable. I don't know if I want to run that or not though. Morpeko's kind of cute. Crawdaunt, is that his name? No, that's not. I don't know why I just called him Crawdaunt. He's a water dark Pokemon. The turtle. He's looking really cool. But he's water grass. I was hoping he was water steel. I know, furthering your career. The steel flyer looks really good. Corviknight. Wooloo was absolutely adorable, so it's probably going to be one of the first. It's probably going to be the normal type Pokemon you run into early. Yes, it's adorable, and we're having a cute little cutscene. I want to catch a Seedot though. Ah, look at the Butterfree. Look at them shake violently. It's supposed to be cute. Whoa, those are beautiful, weren't they? I called them Butterfree. I'll have to check in my deck snap later to be sure. But wow, we already made it through Route 102, huh? I guess it's really true that time flies when you're a friend. Oh, look. Here's this Petalburg already. Aedifex, your dad. He's the gym leader in Petalburg, isn't he? Maybe I should try to take him on myself once I train up my Pokemon a bit more. Guess I'm off then, Aedifex. Let's meet up again sometime. I just want to see that. We found one immediately and then can't find one again. I guess we should put Mudkip in the front if we're trying to catch a Seedot. Poochyana's low and knows Fire Fang, so it would murder it. Wurmple. We're trying to find another Seedot for our party this time. Before we move on. Poochyana. Which is also adorable. We don't need you. There was something, I'm pretty sure that was a Ralts. Dang it. I don't want a Poochyana. It doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Hey, there we go. Seedot. It's level 2. So we'll water it. It's gonna bide. Please don't kill it. Okay. Alright, so this one will be for our party. We might actually switch them out because it's level 2 and the other one's level 5. We can put the little baby level 2 in the box. Save a little bit of time, that's probably what we'll do. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go to Petalburg. Swap out our Seedots. Heal up our party. Someone's PC, we're gonna organize our boxes. I'll put you up. And we'll grab you. What does Early Bird do? Early Bird. Pokemon wakes from sleep quickly. And Chlorophyll. Boost the Pokemon speed stat and Sunshine. Beat up and harden. Bide. Okay, let's get healed. Thank you for waiting. And then we just move on. We're gonna have to see Norman. Dad, not good. It was a good battle. Not good. It was... Thank you, sir. Come back and challenge me again anytime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokemon when you're a bit stronger. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna do special training with my Pokemon, then I'll challenge this gym again. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman. They look like a child. Like, I know that the characters are children, but... Well, I guess we shouldn't stand out around here talking. Do you want to come in for a bit? We can talk in the gym. You know, I was sure surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. I see. You're making a good start on your team. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Aedifex. Now that's something to look forward to. I'm not going to be a trainer like you because I'm not going to just have the same type Pokemon and be weak to. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Aren't you? You're Wally, right? Yes, I'm supposed to go stay with my relatives in Verdantuff Town for a while, but I thought I might be lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokemon with me. But I've never caught a Pokemon by myself. I'm not sure if I can. I see. Aedifex, you've heard all that, right? You go with Wally and make sure he can safely catch a Pokemon. Wally, here. I'll lend you one of my Pokemon. Oh, wow, you're a Pokemon, sir? Are you going to tell the Pokemon that you're lending it to a child? Or is he just going to come out and be like, hey, what's up? Where am I? I'll give you a Pokeball too, so give it your best. Thank you, Mr. Norman. Aedifex, you will come with me, right? I mean, I have to. I don't really have a choice. Yep, they do. Please stay here to watch and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! Wild worlds appear. I hate how slow they choose the menus. They're like, yes. Yes. Fight. Tackle. Crit. Dice. Or you throw the Pokeball and it busts out. That's what Pokemon's actually like. Pokeball. He gave you a single Pokeball. Why do you have 15 Pokeballs? He didn't say he's going to give you 15 Pokeballs. Oh my god, first try. Look at that. That's ridiculous. I did it. It's my own Pokemon. Thanks so much, Aedifex. Let's head back to the gym. My bad. So did it go well? Yes, it did. Thank you. Let me give you back your Pokemon, sir. And you, Aedifex, thank you so much for coming with me. It was all thanks to you that I was able to catch Ralts. My very own Ralts. Actually, I didn't do anything. PSS. You can play with your Pokemon. His mom's waiting for him. Oh no! Okay, Dad, I'm trying to go on my journey. That boy will be worth keeping an eye on. He didn't do anything. He caught a Pokemon. If you want to become strong as a trainer, listen to my advice. First head to Rustboro, which lies beyond this town. You should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders as well. Collect badges from them, understand? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. I'm sure we'll battle one day, but that will only be after you've become stronger, Aedifex, even though you just gave away a level 7 Zigzagoon. So that means you could fight me right now on an even playing ground, but you don't want to. Nope. I'm gonna regret that later. When I'm just running through there and be like, why are we missing a Pokemon? Zigzagoon. Mr. Briny. Ho ho ho! My pretty Pico's as full as energy as usual. My Pokemon is staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. Will you give him one of your potions? Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, my Pokemon made a complete recovery. Good job. Let's get some berries. And then we'll plant the berry. And then we'll plant a berry. There we go. What's here? Search level 1. What is it? It's a swallow. Taillow. Swallow is what it evolves into. Okay. So we'll go ahead and fight this kid. I don't remember what he's got. Let's put C-Dot in the front and get some XP. Oh, sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. Okay. Yes, I'll take your challenge, Rich Boy Winston. Who's gonna zigzagoon? I'm very rich, but I have a trash panda. It's the equivalent of a rich kid with a pet raccoon. There you go. There you go. It's not doing much, but you did it. Okay, we'll just go to Pucciana. Tackle. For quite a bit of damage. Okay. Rude. He's gonna go twice. That's not gonna do much. We're gonna heal and then he'll get to go twice. Played ourselves. That's gonna be some decent XP now. It's gonna be between 3 Pokemon. Tail Whip, of course. There you go. We'll Mud Slap. No, Water Gun was the play. Lower his accuracy, which is good. Full restore? This early? Because I've got money. Yes. Water Gun again. Wait, he gotta use an item and then go. Rude. Alright, Water Gun. Tackle. Okay, hold on with 2. That's good. We win. That was close. It's a good thing it's not a Nuzlocke. I mean, if it was, we would have made it anyway, but still. Everybody levels up. That's good. Why couldn't I win? To the Pokemon Center away! Excuse me, child. Oh no, I don't want to go through. I don't wanna. Okay, go! Alright, let's go to the Pokemon Center. Let's get healed up. Because that was ridiculous. Yes. I like it has how it tries to be artsy with its different angles. Up and around. The way I spoke sounded like Smash. Smash? Alright, into the forest. There you go, this way. We'll lead C-Dot, switch into Pucciana. You, child, fight me. Go, 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 my bug Pokemon team. It's got a Wurmple. And we'll just switch to Pucciana, Fire Fang, and switch back and forth. Tackle. There we go. We'll get the job done. Holds on. Okay. This tackle's doing 4 damage. Well, I guess it's because I'm not getting stabbed or anything like that. It's just Fire Fang. So yeah, it's going to go to 7. It's going to learn... He's going to go to a Wurmple. So switch into C-Dot. And we're just going to share the XP. We're going to cheese it. Bring him back in. Oh, it's a Wurmple. Whatever we're going to do. Let's switch back to Poochyena. Probably have her howl this time. Just be able to... Still going to take 2 turns. I was going to say just save time, but it's still going to take 2 turns. String Shot's going to lower our speed by 2, I believe. We're getting outsped by a Wurmple. Fire Fang, good job, and crit. Go to level 8. Very nice. C-Dot grew to level 8 as well. That's another Wurmple. We're not going to do that again. We'll just Fire Fang. Getting outsped. Luckily, it's just going for the String Shot. So I don't need to worry about too much because it's the only other Pokemon, so... Fire Fang, +1. There we go. I have all these Pokemon, but I couldn't win. Okay, so we're just gonna burn a potion real quick instead of running back. I have 11 of them. Okay. Paralyze Heal. Go up. Oh, we're finally gonna run into the bad guys. Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. Oh, dang it. Should we get a Shroomish? Shroomish is adorable, and it becomes Breloom, which is grass fighting. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Divin Researcher, hand over those papers. Ah, you're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. What do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? No one who crosses Team Magma gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. So you just dab? Poochyena. I have one of those. No, we'll go with C-Dot. I've used Breloom before. I've never run a Shiftry. We'll go Mudkip. He's got a single Poochyena. Sand attack, okay. Did he just spit it at me? Water gun. Okay, so his accuracy is raised and his attack is raised. Okay, that does decent damage. He's gonna increase his attack again. Just slightly Concernicus. Okay, one more water gun. He's just gonna tackle though. Still, 8 damage from a tackle is pretty good, but we got this. Mudkip's gonna be our first to level 10. C-Dot's gonna go to 9 and learn growth. Very nice. You're so strong. Grr, you've got some nerve meddling with Team Magma. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we of Team Magma are also after something in Westboro. I'll let you go for today. Ooh, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you this as my thanks. The XP share. Yeah. And we'll heal your party. Didn't that Team Magma thug say they were after something in Rustborough too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Kind of speed walks away. Doesn't even run, it's just like a brisk walk. Child. Yo there, your Pokemon doing okay? Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. What do we got? Silcoon. Let's run from that. If you take bug Pokemon at school, you get to be you get to be instantly popular. Nincada. Let's see. We'll just go into Poochyena. I might lead Poochyena through the forest now since we have XP share. It's gonna harden. Let's howl. It's gonna scratch for 5. It's gonna scratch again, probably another 5, yep. Fire Fang +1 is not enough. Oh, he's bug ground, isn't he? Scratch for another 5. It's gonna miss. Scratch for another 5, but he's gonna harden. Okay. Should be enough. Yes. Very good. Now we got a crit. Defeated Bugcatcher James. I can't be popular if I lose. Just don't tell anyone. Found an ether. Very nice. Put that up. Up to Rustborough we go. This is the Petalburg Recon team checking in. I'm afraid I have to begin with an apology, Miss Courtney. It's not good news. The mission is a no-go. A little something cropped up and got in the way. Roger that. Got it. Will do. I'll continue investigating the energy we detected. Whew. But that kid sure had some promise as a trainer, I'd say. Flower shop. No, a go-go. Bye-bye, a go-go. I like to shout my lungs out. It feels so good. You can have this, so try it out. Echoed voice. I'll steal all your berries. Let's put one back. Cherry berry. What do cherry berries do? Paralysis, okay. And then pecha berries. 3 berries, nice. And then we'll go in here. Hello, this is a pretty flower shop spreading throughout. What your name is? No, I don't want to learn about berries. I thought I got an item or something here. You can see where you planted berries. They're growing flowers. Here, this is for you, Asperberry. Let's see. Glamour Pale, there we go. That's what I needed. Whoop. Gonna water our plants. Okay. That way we'll have some more berries to come back to. I think there's 2 or 3 trainers before we can get into town. We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? Vanguard Looter, hello! Welcome to the stream. Beat up. Oh, we're level 9. Should have switched. Oh, no, it's decent. I'm still switching though. I'm getting a Poochyena. Probably should have healed her. It's gonna tackle for quite a bit. That's too bad. Okay, we'll just go to Mudkip. You playing? Yes. You see him. Right here. Okay, so we got a water gun. Okay, probably 1 more, maybe 2 more. Normal or a challenge run? Kind of somewhere in between. We're just doing a normal run through as far as gameplay itself. We're doing a challenge that I made called the OCD Dex challenge. Exclamation point OCD Dex in the chat will give you more information on that. Oh my goodness. Berries. Basically, we're trying to catch every possible obtainable Pokemon. Different forms, gender variants, all the shinies, all that good stuff. Basically anything you could possibly get other than the Spindiforms. So we're running, we did Alpha Sapphire and finished that a couple days ago, Monday. And then today we are going to, we started Omega Ruby and we're working on catching the version exclusives. I'm doing a challenge run. What's your challenge? Oh my. 1200. I don't have any revives or anything like that, so Poochyena's down. That sucks. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure, I will battle. It's a mono type run. Okay, cool. We did that with Leaf Green. We did a poison type team. What type are you going with? Okay, low tatted. Just gonna beat up. Decent. 2 times. Just gonna growl. Dragon. Interesting. So I'm guessing you traded Pokemon over to yourself? Astonish. Okay, that's not too bad. Come on. 1 more? Nope. Okay, 1 more beat up. Growl's gonna lower our attack. But we didn't take any damage. There we go. Yeah, I breeded them in X and traded them to ORS. What's your team? Yeah, I beat you to it. Shrimish. We'll stay for a Shrimish. We'll beat up again. Beat up only has... okay, we're gonna have to switch. Gross. Now would have been a really good time to have Poochyena, because that Fire Fang would come in handy. We'll go to Mudkip and just run tackles. And we're gonna take absorb damage, which is gonna hurt. Okay. Not as bad as I was thinking, but still sucks. Okay, tackle. Decent. Stun Spore. Okay, good, we missed. Ooh, Leech Seed. Wow, you are aggressive. Okay, so it's gonna take 2 more tackles for sure. Maybe 3. Oh, Got a crit. And we're asleep because of Effect Spore. That is rude. And we're getting leech seeded. Swablu, Bagon, Gabite, Horseed, Dino. If I get Latios because Ruby once I get to that part of the game. Nice. Let's potion. That way, even though we're asleep, we can at least be close to full health. Get hit by Absorb. I'm gonna get all that health back. Jeez. Wake up. Come on, Mudkip. Absorb and then Leech Seed. That sucks. Okay, we need to wake up. I'm gonna go for another potion. Why couldn't we have just gotten paralyzed or something? Absorb for 6. And Leech Seed for 4, I think is what it does. Yep. It's hitting me for 10 damage every time. Let's see. Wake up. Oh, I don't want to switch Pokemon, I want to fight. Shrimish isn't playing around, right? Mudkip won't wake up. What do you think of the team? I think it's pretty good. I think it'll be fun. Gonna have to potion again. Because we're taking 10 damage every turn, so I would die if I don't. Mudkip, kid, wake up. Let's go. Come on. Fast asleep. Child, why would you do this? I would suck at a type challenge. It's pretty fun. Come on. Yeah, this Shroomish is not kidding. I feel like this is gonna... It's not that the fight itself is difficult, it's just gonna be time consuming. I feel like this is gonna take longer than... Yeah, see, this Shroomish is up to full health again. Than Roxanne's battle. Because now we're just getting Leech Seeded every turn. So after this turn, I'm gonna have to stop and heal again. And then hope I don't get Effect Spored and fall asleep again. Effect Spore. Paralyzed. At least I'm not asleep. I think I'm gonna leave it, to be honest, because I can't fall asleep if I'm paralyzed. Okay, we gotta get healed. We're gonna take 10 damage at a time. And he's just getting health back. This is ridiculous. Hit by the Leech Seed. He's faster than me now because of paralysis. So that sucks. The linear status effect issues. Yeah, no, I'm getting... This is ridiculous. C-Dot's coming back out. You gotta sit there and take that for a minute. Because we're significantly slower because of paralysis, so we're gonna have to get rid of it. Is it Pecha? No, Cherry. Tackle C dot. Come on. I guess we just go for a beat up and let C dot go down. Come on. And then he gets all that damage, that health right back. At least you're not getting poisons. I don't know which is better at this point. There you go. There you go. Tackle, that's gonna kill her. Mudkip. Are we really gonna lose to a Shroomish? Because that's hilarious. Come on. Okay, just spam the tackles. We're faster again. Just don't get paralyzed. Don't fall us. We're paralyzed. Okay, cool. We're not leech seeded anymore, though. That's good. Didn't think about that. We are slower, but we're not getting drained every turn. Come on. Okay, we can take another hit. Set up leech seed. Do it. You die. Crit. Good job. Ah. Maybe I shouldn't have battled. That was good scrub. That was ridiculous. Okay. Let's see. Is there paralyze heal? Our team is dead. And I've got to fight more. Away! This sucks. I'm gonna have to go all the way back. I don't have to, but it's the smartest play to get out of here. Because we can run away from anything that shows up here. Yeah, it's a wormhole. It's fine. I'm glad this is not a Nuzlocke. Okay, get away. Okay, let's get healed. Let's remember not to run into all the signs. Okay. We'll heal up and then we'll go back and we'll fight those trainers on the bridge. My goal is to fight Roxanne before we get out of here today. Because like I said, it's an early stream and it's a shorter stream because I gotta get up. I have to be up at 2 a.m. at work at 3 a.m. But I said I was gonna play, so here we are. And we did add 10 Pokemon to the count today with our trait evolutions from Alpha Sapphire and our first little C-Dot. So that's some good progress. And then we had the ridiculous Shroomish fight. Stay away from the grass as if we can help it. Get stuck on the corners. Run around. Already fought you. Stay out of the grass. Okay. So a little sidetrack. I think this is a double battle. We're twins, so we battle Pokemon together too. All right, you're gonna battle our Pokemon. Yep. Here we go. That's adorable though. Gina and Mia, where are your parents? Lotad and C-Dot. Okay. So I'm glad I healed because I figured it was going to be a double battle since there's two of them. Let's go for growth. And then we're going to Fire Fang the C-Dot. Got Bubble coming in for both of us. Which I like having Poochyena no Fire Fang. Because it's not weak against water, but it still has the fire moves. It does decent damage. We'll go for a beat up against the Lotad. We'll go for a Howl. And start setting up Astonish. Yeah, because he's just going to keep hardening. Let's set up with some Howls. And our C-Dot will poke this Lotad. There you go. Go for the Lotad again. Let's go for a second Howl. Okay, yeah, he's setting up Bide, so we'll just leave him alone. Astonish on the C-Dot again. Let's get that attack up. Go for the beat up on the Lotad. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 1 more. 3 times. Okay. We can kill the Lotad. And a +2 Fire Fang should be enough. Lotad's gonna absorb. Okay, so our beat up might not be enough now. I didn't do too much. +2 Fire Fang. Not quite. And that Bide's gonna get some good strength. There you go. 1 more. Good job. C-Dot gets its first kill. And a level up. Poochyena going to level up as well. Level 9. Mudkip's going to level up as well. Let's learn Foresight. We'll get rid of Growl. Foresight's just going to let us hit Ghost Pokemon, so it's not the greatest thing. Let's see. Let's go for a beat up in case we miss. And we'll go for a Fire Fang. Yeah, it took a lot of damage and that Bide just hit us in the face. Come on, 1 more. 2 times, no. We'll get Mudkip out there. We'll just hit Growth. And we'll Mud Slap. Cool. I was really hoping that the C-Dot would go for our C-Dot, not the Poochyena. But we're almost back in town, so it's okay. There's a Fisherman. We're going to leave him alone. So you made it here to Rustboro too. It's really big here, isn't it? Little Root can't even compare. That's why it's called Little Root. Oh, and Aedifex, have you heard? There's a Pokemon gym here too. That's where I'm trying to go. Once I catch a couple more Pokemon, I'll be sure to take it on with my team. See you later. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the Cutmaster's house. That's why he's got the trees in front of his house. Determined expression, the limber way you move, and you're a well-trained Pokemon. You're obviously a skilled trainer. No, wait, don't say a word. I can tell just by looking at you. I'm sure you will be capable of putting this HM to good use. No need to be modest or shy. Go on and take it. I don't even have the badge to use this, sir. Any Pokemon that's learned Cut can chop down prickly trees if the trainers earn the Stone badge. HMs like this can be used outside of battle too, with the right something. Let's get healed. When does C-Dot actually learn grass moves, though? Let's put Poochyena in the front since she's the weakest right now. And if we can take on the gym, we'll put Mudkip in front. Oh, who might you be? You're a new face around these parts. Have you just transferred to the Pokemon Trainer School? No, I have not. The buildings look so tiny. Roxanne! Hello, you must be a new challenger. I'm Roxanne, the Rustboro City Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply and battle all that I've learned at the Pokemon Trainer School. If you defeat me in a Pokemon battle, I'll present you with a gym badge as proof of your strength as a trainer. Please take up the challenge. I look forward to seeing you as a challenger. Until then, farewell. I want to fight you, but not right now. Yo, how's it going? Listen, my friend, would you like to become the champion? I'm no trainer, not me, but I can sure give you winning advice. That's settled then. We'll aim for the Pokemon Championship together. It's your job as a trainer to collect gym badges, am I right? But gym leaders aren't pushovers, and that's where I come in. I'm here to provide expert advice. Roxanne, the gym leader here, is a user of rock-type Pokemon. The rock type is very durable, but it can't stand water and grass-type moves. Come see me afterwards if you beat the gym leader. We'll go for it. Okay, we're just going to cheese and put Mudkip in the front. And if you look at the back wall, it's much easier to see on a stream like this, but the Kabutops and I don't know what that back one is, and Little Leap, those are really cool. Don't take us gym trainers lightly. I'll show you why we're better. Will you? Will you now? Youngster Josh. You and your Geodude. I heard you like Mudkips. Water gun. Blah. Ooh, holds on. Sturdy. What's that? Would that be Aerodactyl? I don't know, because it looks kind of big. It looks like a Dragonite, because it's got that little horn on its head and everything. It's got a Geodude. Water gun. Probably holds on with Sturdy again. Nope, doesn't have Sturdy. We'll see it here in a second again, so we'll be able to tell. Level 13. See, that's going to 12. But there's no fossil Pokemon, because the Kabutops and Lileep are fossil Pokemon. Let's back it up, get that camera again. I don't know. Because it looks Dragonite-ish to me. But it looks really huge. I don't know what that is. Okay. If you can't beat me, you won't stand a chance against Roxanne. But I can beat you. I'm the main character. You're a child named Tommy. With a Geodude. We should totally just keep Mudkip a Mudkip the whole time. Like, let's not evolve him. That would be adorable. Maybe Charizard? Maybe? He seems kind of stubby. So, like, I'm not sure. But that horn on the head is what throws me off. Wow, you've got some potential. I've played Pokemon a time or two. Like, the horn on top of his head is what's throwing me off there. Because he's got the big claws and then stubby little wings, so it's not Aerodactyl. Give him Pikachu syndrome. It's got the big arms, tiny little wings. Got too close. A spike on his head. Let's see, I can go around this kid, but let's just get the XP. I'll make you feel the power of the number 2 trainer at this school. Number 2. Challenged by school kid Georgia. You've got a Geodude. Does everyone at the school have a Geodude? Is that what they just picked up rocks? Is that a horn or is it a light on the rock behind? Ooh, touche. I think it is a horn though, but we'll see. If you're going to be in the Pokemon trainer school and with a Geodude, you better have Sturdy. Poochyena learned Bite. Nice. How disappointing. I fell to number 3. What is it? Excuse me, excuse me. Doop. Doop. Petrified wood. See, this is cool. I like this. But what? No, I'm pretty sure it's a horn. It might not be. No, it's just said that. No. That's rock. I'm pretty sure you're right. It's just the way the light's catching it. Okay, so stubby head, big arms, tiny little wings. Still thinking Dragonite. I'll look it up. Roxanne. See, now it looks like a horn now. I don't know. That hard zoom. Just as I expected. I knew you and your Pokemon would be able to get this far. Now, would you kindly demonstrate how you battle with your Pokemon? Smart sometimes. You're smart all the times. Roxanne. I do love the gym leader animations. It's another Geodude. Fudge, it's a horn. I could definitely see what you were saying, though. Sturdy. You're not dumb. Rock Tomb. Ouchies. Definitely looked like a horn. It did. Mud Slap. I was gonna say, I better hope I go first, because I may have screwed up. But we're good. Mudkip's going to level 14. We're gonna switch Pokemon. We're gonna put our Seedot in, so we can heal. Fortunately, Seedot still doesn't know any grass moves. So level 14 Nose Pass. We're going to heal in the back here. We're going to potion it up. Rock Tomb. Not too bad. It's going to drop our speed. Let's just beat him up. Tackle. A whole 1 damage. We'll just imagine the little Seedot trying to beat someone up because he doesn't have arms, so he's just kind of like pump, pump, pump. It's the only damaging move this kid knows. And you're gonna spam Harden. At least we're getting 3 hits consecutively. Tackle. Not gonna kill me. Let's try. He's trying. The good thing, though, is we'll keep this Nose Pass in the green, which means Roxanne won't heal. And she's been hardening, which is physical defense. And Water Gun is special defense. Our special attack. So we should be able to take down the Nose Pass from where it's at. Ooh. Ooh. Rock Tomb's gonna hurt. Not as bad as I thought. Drop our speed. Water Gun. She didn't heal. Why would you tackle? I would have Rock Tombed again, but thanks for the badge. Okay, that works. Poor little Seedot. So, I lost. It seems that I still have much more to learn. Give me your money. I understand. The Pokemon League's rules state that trainers receive this if they defeat a gym leader. Please accept the official Pokemon League stone badge. That looks nothing like a stone. I do like that it has the little pen on the back, though. That's a good little detail. The stone badges enables Pokemon to use the HM move Cut outside of battle. All Pokemon up to level 20, even those you get in trades, will also obey you. And please take this with you too. Rock Tomb. The move Rock Tomb not only inflicts damage by dropping rocks, it also lowers the target's speed. If you use a TM, it instantly teaches the move to a Pokemon. You can use a TM as many times as you want, so please try it out. Okay, but what is it? Something's going on. Out of the way, move it. I'm gonna power walk out of here. Wait, please don't take those parts. We're gonna heal up real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Get everybody back to full health. And run up here. Let's pretend that just happens. No, those parts! What's this? Oh, you there. You're the fantastic trainer who helped me in the Petalburg Woods. Please, help me. I was robbed by Team Magma. I have to get the Devon parts back. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble. Time-saving tunnel nearing completion. That's what it says on the sign, but there's also a big red X. Splashed across it in red paint. I can read. So we're going to chase after the Team Magma grunts and get those parts back. But that's going to be next time. Because we did get our badge. We got 10 Pokemon added to the stream, or to the OCD Dex. We did save the game. We're going to save it again because, you know, issues. This is actually a really good spot story-wise to leave off for the night, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. I will be back tomorrow for a dual stream. We're going to be doing more Omega Ruby, and then later in the night we'll do some Overwatch. And then Sunday we're going to be doing Super Mario Maker 2 around 8 o'clock. So if you guys follow me on social media, that'll get you all the updates for everything when I'm going live, because obviously it's not going to be exact. Like today I went live at 4, but I was on at like 4:10 or so. So keep an eye on that, and I will be on close to 2 o'clock tomorrow. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the new followers today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
you